Good morning, my friends. Pastor John Zumwalt here. Been a little while since I've done a live stream from my mobile office pickup truck. Sitting out here, staring at a lake, listening to the rain hit the windshield, and thinking about all the amazing things that God has done in this last year. And it's really quite an amazing journey we've been in as a church family, Father's House. And so excited as we're wrapping up 2022 and getting ready to step into 2023. I wanted to encourage you with a couple of things that yeah, I know it's just a day on the calendar, it's just flipping over another month, but there's something more to it than that. God created us and created this world, and in Genesis you'll find that he says that he created the seasons. He created seed time and harvest, and that as long as the earth remained, the seasons would remain. That seed time and harvest would remain. That God made us to live and really see cycles and cycles of life. And as we're approaching here these last couple of days of this year and stepping into the next year, how you close one season determines how you start the next season. Amen. How you close out one chapter of life sets the stage for the next chapter of life. And as we're getting ready to close out 2022, I wanted to encourage you with this. We are tomorrow on December 31st, Saturday, we're hosting our annual prayer bowl. Now, what is the prayer bowl? People have asked. Well, as we are getting ready to close out one season, one year, and launch into another year, we love to come together and close out one season, remembering the great things that God has done and giving him thanksgiving and praise for all the amazing things that he has done. And then begin to celebrate in advance and anticipate what God is going to be doing in the coming year. So this is how it works. Saturday next week, or excuse me, tomorrow, not next week, Saturday, tomorrow, we'll be gathering for 4 hours of prayer. They're separated out throughout the day, so some people will come to 1 hour and some another, and so on. But we'll gather at 9 a.m., at noon, at 3 a.m., and at 6 p.m. for an hour of focused prayer, where we're coming to celebrate the good things God has done in this last year and begin to dedicate ourselves afresh and anew to the coming year. And I invite you to come and be a part of at least one of those hours if you can. Again, it'll be 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. at the Father's House. And sometimes they go an hour, sometimes they extend beyond. But how you finish one season is so critical for how you start the next. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to step into 2023 any other way than having a fresh dedication and fresh pursuit of God, of his plans, of his purposes. This is a time and a day and an hour where we as the church must be keeping our eyes fixed on Jesus. Amen. Fixing our eyes on him. And that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So once again, we're going to be spending the last day of 2023 in prayer, thanking God and celebrating over the good things that he's done and pressing in for a great launch to a new year. And I want you to come and be a part of that. We'll be at the church at 9 a.m., noon, at 3, and at 6. And then at 7, we're going to gather for what we're calling our New Year's Eve praise party. We're going to spend some time in worship, celebration, and just looking for a great end of this year and kick off the next year. And then Sunday, January 1st, we'll have our regular services at 9 a.m. and at 11. We'll be taking communion as we kick off the new year. And so I'd love to invite you to come and be a part of that. Share this, invite somebody, come. If you can't be here, but you need prayer, send us, messages on how we can pray for you. God is moving mightily. Miracles have been happening and people have been saved. In our last, between our last 4 services that we had, Wednesdays and Sundays, in 2022, there was 22 people. Isn't that fascinating? 22 people who I have never seen or in many cases had never met gave their lives to Jesus in the last four services of 2022. Now, I just find that profound. 22 salvations in the year 22 as we were closing it out. Isn't that amazing? God is so good. People getting healed, people getting delivered, people getting set free. The stories are multiplying. We shared how not even just in the church, a lady from our staff was praying for a man who got healed of cancer in a parking lot. He had stage 4 cancer, got prayed for. Uh, the next time he went in for a checkup, we found out levels all came back normal. There was no sign of cancer anymore. Isn't God amazing? We had bones being realigned and corrected, and a teenager who was scheduled to go and have her foot looked at because the bones were not growing and developing in a manner they're supposed to, and yet after prayer one night by teens, she could feel it. Something moved. All the pain was gone. There's no more issues inside her foot. Isn't God good? So he's moving. He's doing great things. We have a lot to celebrate and rejoice for. Amen. We love y'all, praying for y'all, and we'll look forward to seeing you at the prayer bowl at the Father's house tomorrow, 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., and 6 p.m., and our praise party at 7. We look forward to seeing you there. God bless you.